Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be cooking dinner for my family. We made some air fried potato tacos and this is how they look. Really simple recipe and we love them. We make them all the time. So just kind of walk through with me while I make some dinner for my family. So first things first, I'm just going to wash some golden potatoes and cut them up in little pieces like this. I like them kind of small, and I also like golden potatoes, but I'm sure you can use different potatoes, but these are our favorite for these tacos. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of oil. You don't have to use oil since they're air fried. You could use a little bit of water just to kind of get them nice and coated with the taco seasoning. So here I'm taking a taco seasoning packet. We really like the Taco Bell. If you haven't tried it, it's awesome. And just sprinkling it on there. I use about half of the packet. And again, if it starts sticking, you can use a little bit of a little oil, or you can use a little bit of water just to kind of mix it really well, and because you want to coat it and not have them stick together. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just getting them all nice and coated. And that's what it should look like. So here I'm dumping them into the air fryer. And you want to make sure they're kind of evenly spaced out, so give them a little shake. And then we're going to set them for 15 minutes at 400 degrees. And every like 3 to 4 minutes, just kind of go in there and toss them around a little bit and just kind of keep an eye on them. Once you start getting to that 15-minute mark, around like minute 13, you just want to check them just to see if they're crispy enough for you or whatever. Also depends on how many you do in there. So now I'm making a taco mix. We make this all the time. So I'm going to melt some butter. You can also use vegan butter. And some frozen corn. And we use this mixture for tacos, for really good in enchiladas, or just eating it plain. We make it for like dip. Just really, really yummy. And it's a super simple mix and it doesn't seem like it would be that good, but it's so good. And here I'm just squeezing in a quarter of a lime. And anytime you feel like you need a little bit more water, or I'm sorry, a little bit more liquid, just dump, a little bit of water in there. You don't have to continue putting oil or butter. And so now that my corn is getting a little bit roasted, we're going to add a clean, rinsed can of black beans. I'm just going to mix that all in. And here I'm just adding the water just so it gives it a little bit more liquid in there so it doesn't stick to the pan or burn. And here's some garlic salt. And you can basically put in whatever you like. Here's some fresh cracked pepper. This is just like the mixture that we found, what we have on hand. Cumin. I love cumin in this. And some onion powder. And a little bit of basil. And I'm sorry, I don't have the exact measurements. It's just kind of whatever your heart desires. So put a little bit more lime just to get those raw spices to not stick together, and you're just going to kind of cook them off. Here I'm adding some garlic. You want to put your garlic in kind of close to the end because you don't want it to burn. And the garlic, of course, is optional, but it just makes it so much tastier. And we love garlic. We put garlic on everything. And then towards the end, I'm just going to throw in some fresh parsley. To me, it just adds a little bit of color, and it's just so yummy like this. So then just turn it off and throw a hat on him so he stays warm and leave him alone. So now I'm just going to chop up the toppings that we do. And again, this is just what we had on hand, what we enjoy. You can put whatever you like on your tacos, but this is what we did. So I chopped up some lettuce in big chunks and some tomatoes and some limes. And I have some of that parsley over there that I used on the taco mixture that I'm just gonna throw on top. And then we like pickled jalapenos, but I'm really weird. I only like them if they're like tiny little pieces. I won't eat them whole. For some reason, this is just tastier to me. And then of course, it's a must, avocado. And I like to pre-cut my avocado. This is the way my kids like them, cut in little chunks like this. And it's just, to me, it just seems a little bit easier to put them on the taco. I'm just gonna kind of get all this ready so everything's warm and ready to be built. So now I'm gonna be building my kids' plates. This first plate is for my son. He's eaten off an elephant today. And he's a baby, so he's not gonna have everything, but he loves, his favorite food is tomatoes. I'm gonna give him some big slices of tomatoes and some avocado. And then I'm just gonna give him a little bit of that mixture and let it cool off for him so he could easily grab it. And that's his little plate. And then this is my daughter's plate. This cute little taco holder I got off Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description below. Really fun. Makes your kids want to eat more. I'm just building her taco. This is how she likes it. And this Tofudi sour cream. It's a vegan sour cream. It is so yummy. We get it at our local Stater Brothers. If you haven't tried it, it's a great alternative to sour cream. And unlike my son, she does not like tomatoes, so this is how she likes it. So now I'm gonna make my husband's plate. And we're just gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna load everything up on there. And I'm using corn tortillas. I just warmed them up. Nothing too fancy. And we like a lot of avocado. And just throw a lime in there. And the parsley's just to make it pretty. So yeah, guys, this is it. This is our potato tacos. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.